Good afternoon. It is Monday of week 3. If you've watched the past video, you know I had to take a little bit of a break because of some pain and illness. So I'm out today trying to get a long run in and then hopefully get a second long run in on Sunday. So I'm ready for my half. I still have a little bit of pain. It's much better than it's been. So this is going to be a nice, easy 90 minutes. Not pushing it. I'm doing my best to stay hydrated because I think part of my problem was dehydration. Did not help whatever is going on with me. Still don't know exactly what's going on with me. But I do have an appointment with my doctor tomorrow to find out. I do apologize. I'm trying out my husband's camera, so I have no clue how I'm doing. I'm not great with technology, but I'm 9 minutes into my 90 minutes, and I'll check back in with you all later. Alright, I'm 25 minutes in, and I can tell I've not run in almost a week. My body it's complaining. But you know, it's fine. I'm not trying to win a speed record here. I'm just trying to get some miles in. So I'm okay taking it slow, and if I need to, I'll take a walk break. Walk breaks are time on the feet and they're forward movement, and I'll take them. It is 3 in the afternoon, so it's a little warm, which doesn't help either. I have a little bit of pain still while running, but it's not bad. So, sorry, currently going up a hill, which isn't a big hill, but in Florida, any kind of elevation is a hill. So I'm kind of breathing a little hard from that. But so far, so good. I'm hoping these 90 minutes feel good, but we'll see. Like I said, walk breaks are still forward movement. I'll take it at this point. And I'll check in with you guys later. Alright, I am hopefully loud enough. There's a lot of traffic. I am slightly over halfway. It was really loud and a lot of traffic, so I had to wait a little bit. I'm definitely tired, but I did eat some scratched chews, and those helped. Try to eat those every 3 miles on a long run. Just to keep up my energy source. And then I drink electrolyte and water every mile to stay hydrated, because I used to not drink much and I always paid at the finish line. I spent too many post races really dehydrated and just feeling awful. So I'm really working on staying hydrated during long runs and keeping my energy levels up to make marathons easier. But so a little over halfway. I'll check in a little bit. All right, hello. Just about finished. I have 20-ish minutes left, and my run will be finished. It's been okay. Definitely still have some pain, and unfortunately the pain's in my abdomen area. So everything I do, it just stretches and pulls and makes it hurt. So that's been fun, but it's not horrible. It just feels like I did an intense ab workout and muscles hurt. So I'm very curious what's going on. But other than that, it's good. It's hot, definitely hot, but which is good for practicing to stay hydrated. Since a lot of the runs lately have been colder and I haven't needed to drink as much, but it's been pretty good. Got to listen to a podcast. Again, my trash TV, which I can't help. And now I'm going to go in to listen to a running podcast. If you're a Disney runner, Rise and Run's a good podcast. It's very inclusive, all paces, all distances. Really like it. It's kind of like running with a friend, which is nice. Sorry, I was out of breath for a second. Slow down. But it's a good one. I also listened to Kara and Des and 321 Go podcast, which is another Run Disney podcast, and a couple others I can't think of at the moment. Now I feel really bad. I'm totally blanking. Sorry. If I come up with them, I'll let you know next time. But, all right, about 20 minutes left. I'll check in with you at the end. All right, so I'm being called psychotic because I ran an extra 500s after the stoplight to get to 8.5. But I have discussed how I like to end on 0s and 5s. And
intersections are logical places to stop.
How we've been married for 15 years, I don't know. Such different ideals. Anyway, I made it to 8.5 miles in 1 hour and 31 minutes. I ran an extra minute. Whatever. It was pretty good. It was hot. Definitely could tell I hadn't run in a while. And my legs did argue with me for a little bit. So that's always a fun run. But eventually I loosened up and it became a lot easier. Had some malfunctions with my water bottle. The whole lid popped off, so that was fun. Had to fix that, which is why I was late getting back. We ran separately, but yeah, pretty good. Feel kind of ready. Need to run a little bit longer, so I'll probably do 2 hours next weekend. So I feel ready to run 13 miles at Disney.
You have to run in a freezer.
I have to run in a freezer. But I did a lot of starting and stopping, which is good for Disney because I wait in lines. So I need to get used to stopping and waiting and then having to start running again. And our longest mile was 27 minutes, I think. 27 minutes because of waiting for characters. So it's always fun to see if we can beat that time. Call it a Disney mile best because, you're waiting for characters and that's the whole point of running at Disney. Not meet characters.
PRs and fun.
PRs and fun. Anyway, all right. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Happy New Year. It is January 1st, my first run of 2025. Yesterday, the watch called for a rest day, and I took it. Had to go to the doctor anyway to figure out what was going on with me. Luckily, we think we have it figured out, and I've had some blood work done for my thyroid, which I'll do tomorrow, to figure out if it's progressing and what we need to do from there. But it's okay. Today is much cooler than it's been the last few days. I think it's only in the 50s right now. Normally we've been almost in the 80s. So I'm very happy for this cold front. Well, it's supposed to get super cold for Florida. And I'm supposed to camp next week. That'll be fun. But, all right, I'm 2 minutes in to my 36-minute easy run today. And we'll see how the rest goes. So far, so good. Check in later. Just over halfway. Just over halfway. A little more than 2 miles in. Kind of going up a hill. It's a Florida hill, so go easy on me. So maybe a little out of breath. So far, so good. No pain, which is a big improvement over the last few days. I'm happy about that. It's very loud. Figured there wouldn't be a lot of traffic today, but there is. Doing well. A little sluggish from New Year's Eve. I don't stay up until midnight, but because everyone in my neighborhood was shooting off fireworks, I could not fall asleep. I definitely know it was midnight because I could hear the huge explosions. But we don't do much. I have a teenager and a tween, and they're kind of antisocial. So we just stay home and enjoy. We eat appetizers all day. It's kind of a free-for-all. We just enjoy the day. So I hope everyone else had a great New Year. Everybody was safe. It's a big part of it. Now that it's January 1st, I get to take down all the Christmas decorations. So that'll be fun. At least the weather's nice to do the outside stuff. Didn't do a lot this year because I wasn't feeling very Christmassy. But, all right. I'll check in with you a little bit later. All right. I totally zoned out on my podcast and forgot to do a near the end of the run check-in. So you just get an end of the run check-in. I'm finished. I did 3.4 miles in 36 minutes. 10 something, I don't know, whatever that is. I had to laugh because my watch wanted me to do 10:55, which I was around that the last 10 minutes or so. And had me rest yesterday. And today, when I finished, it said, "You've been working hard. Consider rest or light recovery tomorrow." And I'm thinking, you're the one that's telling me what to run. So why are you not making it an easier run? You know, maybe in the 11:30 range or something, but whatever. This is fun. I'm like, well, today's January 1st, 10 days out till race day. Today's Wednesday, yeah, like a week and a half away from the Disney World half marathon. A little bummed I'm not doing Dopey. Did Dopey the last couple of years. Just needed to give my body a break and my bank account a break. And so just doing the half this year. Vowed not to run any marathons after the rest of 2024, after Dopey last year. And then the first half of 2025, no marathons, because I just needed to rest. I needed to get my plantar fasciitis under control and everything else. I was tired. I figured I can manage running 2 hours and change for a half marathon. So I've stuck to 13 miles or less the rest of the year and the beginning of this year. I am eyeing a marathon at the end of 2025 because of I surprised myself with the Thanksgiving half and kind of want to ride that and see if I can get a PR in the marathon. That's the one race I just can't seem to really get a hold of. Something always happens, or I fall apart or mentally break down, or I don't fuel correctly. So I'm not really living up to my potential for the marathon, and I'd like to change that. I think I can. I'm starting to get better grasp on what my body needs for fuel and nutrition, and mentally I'm starting to get a little stronger, a little better, and ignoring the dark thoughts that come. You know, I don't know about everybody else, but miles 17 and 19 is where the dark thoughts come in for me, and it's where things start to unravel. But I did a lot of marathons in a short amount of time, and my body was like, I'm done. But I would like to try to PR late 2025, early 26. We'll see. So that's on my calendar for now. But I am done. I'm going to go stretch and have some lunch because it's kind of late in the day, or late in the morning. And I hope you all had a great New Year, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon. It's Friday of week 3. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. Supposed to do 34 minutes. A nice easy pace. Gravy, a lot of traffic. Sorry. And it's watch that I'm in taper now since my race is 8 days away. But I still want to get one more long run in just so I'm ready to go. There's a big difference between 13 and 8.5. And although I don't run for time, I also don't want to feel like death while doing it. So I'll do that tomorrow morning. It is afternoon and I am overdressed. We have a cold snap coming through Florida, and I thought capris and long sleeves would be good. I was wrong. It's hot now, or I'm hot at least. So wish I had shorts on right now, but it's not a long run. It's supposed to be fairly easy. So hopefully it won't get too hot. But, all right, I'm a little over, I think I'm like 6 or 7 minutes in. So I'll check back in with you a little bit later. All right, I'm a little over halfway. Turned around and I'm heading back, which means I get to go down this hill. I have one kind of tiny hill, but it's just enough that you feel it. But I had to go up. Now I get to go down it. And all these cars. So loud. Currently thinking about next weekend. Ooh, just yelled at me that I'm going too fast. So slow down. because I'm going downhill. Never helps. Trying to figure out what I want to wear in the corrals, because if you're not familiar with Disney, the race starts at 5 a.m. and pretty much you have to be there by 4 if you want to avoid road closures, which is a big deal with the half and the full. So, trying to decide if I want to get throwaways, just find some old sweats with holes. I could use that. I'm gonna buy gloves, hat, I don't know. So it's making the run go a little faster. Trying to decide how I'm gonna stay warm in the corral. See you later. All right, I'm all finished. I did, 3.21 miles in 34 minutes. Labeled it as a base run, which meant I stayed within range, kept it nice and easy, kept the heart rate low, which is what I need right now. I'm not gonna gain any speed in a week before the race, and I'm not looking to gain speed. So that was good. Again, it was a little warmer than I thought. Still trying to figure out, like I said earlier, how I want to layer for the race. Has anybody ever done the trash bag trick where you wear a trash bag? I hear it's supposed to be just like the Mylar blankets, but you don't have to hold it around you or try to keep it wrapped around you, and it's supposed to keep you warm. I've never tried it, but if you've tried it, let me know. It's one of my options for next weekend. So like I said, if you haven't run Disney, you wait sometimes up to 2 hours to start running. Depends on where you are in the crowd and how early you get there, because they do have characters out that you can take a picture with beforehand. I like to try to get there early. My husband, who's running with me, does not like to get there early, but they do recommend you be there by 4 at the latest, and so that's still an hour to 2 hours depending on where you are in the corrals, because it takes over an hour to get everybody across the start line. And that's cold, especially here when I'm not used to it anymore. 40s or even upper 30s is cold, and standing around, and it gets a little windy, and the humidity just makes it even colder, which is not fun. So if you try the trash bag trick, let me know. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. It is 5 in the morning, and I'm getting ready to go meet my run club for a run through St. Augustine. They call it Night of Lights or something like that isn't on, but a lot of the businesses have Christmas lights still up, so we're gonna go run around historic St. Augustine. I haven't run with them a while because I don't like to get up this early, but I'm tired of running in my neighborhood and running by myself, so I haven't seen them in a while, so I want to get a long run in with some people and chat and hopefully not feel frigid, because it's 45, which I know is not cold, but it is cold here. So getting ready to head out, just letting the car warm up for a minute and trying not to cry because my dog is staring at me from the window and breaking my heart. She's 16, she's very old. I can tell we're nearing the end, and so it breaks my heart to leave her every time. But anyway, yeah, I don't think I'll check in too much just because I'll be running with other people. I'll try to take some video if there's some fun lights, and we're going to run over a couple fun bridges, so I'll try to get some video from that after the sun comes up. Otherwise, I'll check in when I'm done. All right, I did not take any video of myself or people. I did get some views from a bridge that we went over, because we hit the bridge right at sunrise, which was really pretty. It was freezing as the wind was blowing, and I don't have the proper clothes really to run outside in the windy, cold weather. Usually, because you only need it a couple weeks out of the year here, so I just suffer through it. It was 45 still, plus the wind made it feel a lot worse, but there were a bunch of people that ran, and it was really pretty. There were some lights. So like I said, I didn't take video. I didn't want to put anybody else on the video. So I just did a quick shot of going up the bridge with the sunrise. It was really pretty. I was frozen though when we finished. Everybody stopped their watch at some point and forgot to start it again because we kept stopping to take pictures and all this, or bathroom breaks. So I think I ran 10, maybe 10 and a half, not really sure. Doesn't matter. I ran for at least 2 hours, 2 hours, 15 minutes. So at this point, mileage doesn't matter. I'll be good for next week. And I got, had to stand around and then run and then stand around and run, which is great Disney training because you can stand in a character line for 10, 15, 20 minutes, sometimes even 30 minutes waiting for a character. So you got a lot of standing around. Then you got to start running again. Your body says no. So that's always fun. But I grabbed a donut and some hot chocolate. I don't drink coffee, but I was freezing. So I did get some hot chocolate to try to warm me up. It was a long drive home. I'm now home. And I'm ready to take a nap because I'm not used to getting up at 4 in the morning. But I'm going to try to do it more often and get back out because I do enjoy running with that group. So that's the end of week 3. I'm guessing tomorrow will be a rest day since I ran today. And then it'll just kind of be taper mode up until next week. So I will see you Monday.